There was a handful of songs that you could just, I hear them on the radio and I start going nuts, and it brings me back. But yeah, the pregame where you come out in the hall and jump around and head out into the court, it was chilling when you sat there and did it. I grew fast. I was 6'4" when I was a freshman in high school, ended up 6'8" when I was a senior, so grew really fast and kind of grew into my body by then, and just decided to go basketball. I was actually going to come here and play baseball as well. They switched coaches that year and I decided to go just play basketball. It was nerve-wracking at first. It's a tight-knit group of people that you play with, and getting to know them, getting to be part of that group is definitely nerve-wracking at first. Once you're in it, I wouldn't trade it for the world. The group of guys I got to be part of through all the years, it was amazing. I always preferred playing here. The fans were always very supportive. They were always loud. During warm-ups, they'd be walking right past you and they'd give you a high five, and they're always part of the game. I always liked playing here. Even at other places, the fans were never as supportive of their teams like they were here. So I always loved playing here. I actually had a friend whose dad, he was like a second dad to me. He mentored me through everything I did, and unfortunately, I think it was my sophomore year, he lost his battle to cancer. So I'd always had that, hanging over my head where I knew he was watching me. He was there with me, so it was kind of nice. But he was definitely a big supporter of me. He helped me get where I am. I had the couple of games where I had 40. That was definitely phenomenal, but like I said before, I wouldn't have been able to do it without the teammates I had. They took the pressure off me and made it a lot easier for me to do my thing. We had some great games, we had some not so great games, and in the locker rooms after, it was all one. There was no individualism. I saw that a lot after college. Actually, I saw that a lot and didn't really care for that. I like that team aspect of it. I like being close to the players. We had good times. Jack was a good coach. Obviously, he did very well at what he did. And, we had our moments. I'm not going to lie. I got kicked out of practice once or twice, but in the end, I understand why he was doing it. He was just trying to make me a better ball player. Coach Cable, the one that came and recruited me a lot, who's now at lacrosse, I believe. He was always there for me. He helped me along when I needed it, and he was always kind of a shoulder to talk to if I needed it too. Coach Edelman, he was an assistant when I was here. He ended up helping get me recruited to the Wildfire out in New York, so that was kind of my in, I guess you could say. But he was a good guy. He was great to play for as well. It was a shock when they told me that I was actually picked up by a team. Didn't expect that. I just enjoyed playing college ball, and so if it happened, it happened. Didn't really expect it to happen. Got out there, and like I said, it's not the same atmosphere. It's every person for themselves. They want to make it to that next level. I just wanted to play ball. Yeah, you get a paycheck, but I still just wanted to play ball. I didn't really care about the paycheck, and got to play for John Starks, former Nick. So it was definitely cool. I was his three-point shooter, so he always liked that. If you would have saw me when I was a freshman in high school, I never would have thought I'd been playing college ball. I was uncoordinated. I was growing, so that didn't help. But that, by far, is one of my biggest accomplishments. The playing professionally, that's a dream. That's every kid's dream when they're sitting in the driveway playing ball. So that was a dream come true. It's a great tradition here at Point to be a ball player, but I wouldn't be here today if I didn't have the teammates I had. If I had different coaches, I probably wouldn't be here. So I owe it all to them. It's not an individual thing for me. It's all for them. I'd just like to thank all my teammates actually for being there and pushing me to be better every day. I could list them all, but I'd probably miss one and they'd be left out. Thank the coaches. Thank this great school. It's a great honor.